Alright guys, this is Nature's Daughter. I'm also recording from my Queen Karima page. Looks like I'm a little lopsided, so let me get my cameras together because I feel lopsided. Get a little closer here and a little closer here. Okay, and let's get that from being lopsided. Turn that. And let's get some light going. All right, all right, all right, all right. All right, let's get this going because this is all not right. Okay. Let me twist that just a little bit. Okay. All right. All right, guys, like I said, this is Nature's Daughter. I'm coming to you from my Nature's Daughters page and my Queen Karima page, recording simultaneously on both. So if one gives you an issue, just go to the other, okay? If you're returning, welcome back. And if you are new, welcome. We're vibrating high and we're healing over here, so welcome. I am doing a Zodiac marathon, and I've already done Pisces, Aries, and Capricorn, okay? So we're gonna do Sagittarius and Scorpio today. If I have time, I'll do more. After Sag and Scorpio, we got Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Libra, Leo, Aquarius, Virgo. So I can definitely do 2 for sure. I might be able to do more, but I'm not gonna guarantee that because I'm not sure, and I hate to promise things and can't follow through. Oh, here we go with the troll. Okay, bye-bye. The ignorance of it all. No, I'm just healing from cancer over here. Why don't you take your ignorance somewhere else? Bye-bye. We're going to put you in a 24-hour timeout because you're a child that needs a binky. Get your diaper changed. Talk to your mommy. Okay? All right. That person is in a 24-hour timeout, so we're going to move forward, right? In love and light, because we don't have time for the drama or the ignorance of the trolls, right? So, like I said, this is Nature's Daughter. I'm recording simultaneously from my Nature's Daughter page and my Queen Karima page, okay? So, this is for adults only. If you're under 18, please leave the room voluntarily. I don't have time for games, and I will either put you in a 24-hour timeout or escort you out permanently, okay? So let's vibrate high. Let's elevate ourselves. If you don't believe in what I believe in, then kindly leave the room voluntarily. If you don't believe in tarot, then you shouldn't be here. Stop hunting us down so you control us, okay? So let's all vibrate high, elevate our moods, and let's get into the Sagittarius reading. Hey, so take what resonates with you and leave the rest for someone else to appreciate, guys, because everything is not going to resonate with you. This is a collective Zodiac marathon reading, so I'm not picking up on one person. I'm picking up on everyone in the room, okay? So let's get this cracking, guys. It's a beautiful day. I hope it's a beautiful day where you are, because the weather here in Texas it's been hot. Woo-hoo! Wowie, it's been hot, right? So we're all good with the heat. It's all good. What is going on? Am I on the troll list today? Okay, we're going to put you in a 24-hour timeout. No, I don't want to be pregnant. Okay. What is that about? Wow. Hi, Mr. Pixel YT. We're doing a marathon Zodiac. So I'm doing Sagittarius and Scorpio today. I've already done Pisces, Aries, and Capricorn. If you're interested, stick around. And guys, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, join the tribe, right? We're vibrating high over here. Wait a minute. Is that? Hmm. Yeah, I got a lot going on that channel. Okay, anyway, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Uh, Everything in this reading is not going to resonate with you and it's not supposed to. Take what resonates, leave the rest for someone else to appreciate. Go within, go with God, and make your decisions that way. Please do not make any life-altering decisions based on this reading or any other. Go within, go with God. Hi, Maddie Clark. Hopefully all of you guys are having a wonderfully blessed day. Okay? Hi, Kelly Link. I hope you're having a very blessed day. All right, guys, I'm going to get into this reading. Hey, guys, if you get a chance, get out into nature. Ground yourself, okay? Become one with nature. Become one with the Most High, okay? Because that's how we replenish ourselves. Do you guys realize that all the things we did when we were kids that kept us young, we stop doing that the older we get, and the older we get, the more old we feel. Our bodies start to break down. Don't you think if we go back to some of the things we did when we were kids, that we might, just might, start feeling young again? I'm just saying. It's worth a shot, right? It's worth a try. It's worth a try to do the things that made us feel young when we were young right now, right? And see if it works. See if it still makes you feel young. Okay? So let me see something real quick here. Because I got a lot of light going on. I'm going to try to put my cameras like right next to each other. So yeah, that's much better. This way I don't feel like I have to do this. Even though the cameras are like right next to each other, the angles are just a little different. So I just want to make sure everybody gets a nice... Your name is Axton? Oh, okay. I guess your handle just shows up as Kelly Link. All right. All right, Axton. Well, welcome. Thank you so much thank you all for joining me today. Okay. Thank you for sharing your energy and your time with me, right? Because both of those things are priceless, energy and time. So thank you so much for sharing with me today. I appreciate you guys. Yeah. Let's get into this reading, guys. I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling really positive. I Palo Santos. I burned some Palo Santos to clear the energy, right? Today is a Lionsgate portal. Okay? It's 8/8. Today is 8/8. So take advantage. Okay? That's all I'm going to say about that. All right. So let's get into it, guys. There's an unseen hero and there's an X on the scene. And you need to let go of illusions. Ha! Regretful hookup. Haven't we all had one of those at some point in life? Except for the people that were smart enough to save themselves from marriage. You know, when I was growing up, because, you know, everybody doesn't get the opportunity to save themselves. Some people, you know, that's taken from them, their virginity. So they don't get the opportunity to actually save themselves. But for those people who have the opportunity to save themselves, that's a beautiful thing. That is a beautiful thing, to be able to have that resolve and that restraint, and to love yourself enough to know that not everybody deserves to be inside you or tied to you in that way, right? So it's a beautiful thing when you have enough resolve to keep your body clean from all of that. Ooh. Wow, there's a lot of ugly energy here. Okay, so let's start from the beginning. Ew. Yucky poo. All right, let's start from the beginning of this. The one that was on the bottom, unseen hero, a quiet source of support for others, support on the sidelines, supportive without acknowledgement. So you've got a hero that's in just hiding in. They don't want you to know that they're rooting for you, that they're gunning, that they're supporting you behind the scenes, you know, because it's not a thing where they're trying to get notoriety for being there for you. They just want to be there for you. Hi, Ambrosia Walker. I hope you're having a wonderfully blessed day. You have an X on the scene. In the picture again, trying to get back in your good graces, possible second chances, sliding in DMs. So what's happening here is your ex knows that you got something good coming your way. Sagittarius, right? They know you got something great coming your way and they want to be a part of it. This is that one, that roller coaster ride, that in and out person that basically ghosted you at some point, or you ghosted them. Some of you were ghosted and others ghosted that person because they just got tired of the in and out, up and down, right? So at some point, they either ghosted you or you ghosted them and you moved on. If they ghosted you, you let them go. You know, they walked away and you were like, hey, bye, enjoy the ride. I'm done with this up and down, in and out crap that you keep going through with me, you know, playing this mental game, you know, with my heart. I don't like that. You know, I hate when people do that to people because it's unnecessary. You know, you don't have to commit, but you also don't have to lie about committing to someone. Just move on, get out of the way so the right person can be in their lives. You're blocking the way for this person to be happy. You're blocking their happiness by trapping them in an illusion of make-believe happiness. You don't want them, but you don't want them to be happy with someone else. That's narcissistic and it's very selfish. You got to grow up. Whoop, let them go. Okay, Sagittarius does not belong to you. Letting go of illusions. Woo! Releasing false beliefs, fantasies, or misconceptions about reality. Gains clarity and embraces truth. So embrace the truth of it all, Sagittarius. Sometimes it's hard. Sometimes it's very hard to embrace the truth because, you know, the truth is, there's no denying the energy of the truth. It is what the truth is, what it is. People can twist it to make it seem like what they want, but in reality, the truth is what it is, right? Just like energy is what it is. We don't lie about energy. Energy comes, people lie, energy doesn't. So know that. Okay? Regretful hookup, a moth to a flame, temporary high, lasting low, wish you never did it, long-term ramifications. You know, that happens typically when you're young, you know, and immature mentally. Because you basically gave of yourself in a way that you really didn't want to give of yourself in order to gain something that really wasn't worth gaining. You know? That's when you got to look at yourself and be like, man, do I need to grow up? What am I doing wrong? You know? It's that type of energy. I still feel like I'm at this angle of weirdness. All right, I think I'm there. I think it's good. Let's grow up, guys. If you're gonna, I appreciate it if you like, comment, share, and subscribe. But if you're gonna join the chat, let's have adult conversations, okay? Let's not act like children. And if you don't believe in tarot, then get the hell out of here. Stop coming on my channel if you don't believe in this. That's called harassment. That's like me going to your Jesus Bible Thumper channel and telling you that Satan is God and harassing you about that. I would never. I would never. I would never go to anyone's channel and go against them. Whether I believe in what they believe in or not, I don't need to go to their channel and harass them about what they believe in. You believe in what you want. Your soul, you're responsible for your soul. I'm not responsible for your soul. I'm only responsible for me, just like you are responsible for you. So don't come on here with that weirdness, asking these weird questions, trying to get someone to say your name. I'm not going to say your name until after I read what you've wrote. And if what you wrote is disrespectful or stupid or just childish, I'm just going to put you in a timeout or kick you out because I don't have time for the games, right? I'm not here to play with you people. I'm not here to play with the children either. That's why I tell you guys this is 18 and up. It's for adults only. Okay? I'm not here to babysit. I'm here to talk to adults and guide them along their day, right? Because life is heavy, especially when you have gifts and people are trying to play with you, trying to play with your heart, your mind, you, period, right? And you just need a little help to get through the day. That's who I'm here for. I'm not here to play games with anyone's kids. So get off of my channel if you're not an adult, okay? Kindly leave the room, because as soon as you expose yourself for who you are, you're going to get kicked out anyway. So don't waste my time or yours, right? Let's grow up. Let's be the change that we want to see in others, right? All right. So let's move forward. Monique, hi. You're in California? Awesome. You know, I lived in California. I live in Texas now, but I moved here from California, from the Bay Area. Actually, it was more like the Valley. Yeah, that was kind of close to the Bay, but really it was the Valley. But anywho, hi, welcome. Ambrosia Walker, I'm glad you're doing great. I'm glad you're having a great day. I have blessings to all of you, okay? No matter what someone brings to you today, meet them with love and send them healing, right? All the trolls that came in here today, I didn't kick them out for good. I just gave them a 24-hour timeout. Even though they're coming in here acting weird, saying weird stuff, being ignorant, you know, I just put them in a timeout, right? Because it's the Lionsgate portal. People are really going through it right now. It's retrograde season and it's about to be up. You know, we're right at the cusp of the end, the last couple days. So people are going through it. You know, devices are going through it. So I'm trying to be patient with everyone. Absolutely. Striker Von Kelly from Australia. Awesome. Hi, welcome, welcome. I got a few people that hang out here from Australia. Got a couple of Kiwis from New Zealand. I got people from the UK, South Africa. Where else? What is that place? Because the people here that are from there are always so rude to me. But they're always watching me. Philippines. A lot of people from the Philippines watch me. It's crazy because all the Filipino people here in Texas are, well, I'm not going to say people. All the Filipino women are rude as hell. They all work for the hospital and they are racist. They treat people that they don't like differently. And they judge people based on skin color. I've never had someone treat me so disgusting at a hospital until I came here to the city that I live in. Never ever have I been treated that way at a hospital. And this is very negative. Very negative. It's like they want you to come in there and kiss their ass for them to do their job. It's like, no, I'm not going to kiss your ass for you to do your job. You're going to do your job or I'm going to sue you. Yeah, that's how that's going to work. You have to do your job. This is not a restaurant, honey. You're not a customer service agent. You're a nurse. Do your job or get out. You're supposed to love people when you're in the healthcare profession. You're not supposed to be in there saying, oh, I'm going to treat you. I'm not going to treat you. That's not how it works. Okay? You know what? I understand Striker Von Kelly. You know, and I feel the same way. You know, for me, it's like, yeah, I'm all mixed up too. Right? I'm from America. I'm from the US of A. Native territory. I'm native. My family's native, you know, but I got some sprinkles of other stuff in me too. I got Dominican, I got Irish, got some slave in me. on my daddy's side. You know what I'm saying? So, like, we all got some stuff in us, right? But to be treated differently based on just this, that's the dumbest thing ever because you have no idea what I am based on my skin color. You really just don't. You have no clue. I could be from anywhere all over the world and I could be mixed with anything, right? You have no idea. And to treat someone based on what they look like is the most idiotic thing in 2025. Really? This is not the 1700s. This ain't the 1800s. This is not even the 1900s. Get over it. Racism shouldn't even be a thing at this point. It really bothers me when people are like trying to figure out a reason to be disrespectful to you. Like, stop it. Just stop it. Stop judging a book by its cover. Stop judging, period. How about that? You don't want nobody judging you. So stop judging other people, right? Kiss my Chuck Taylors. Hi. I love that handle. Kiss my Chuck Taylors. I haven't even. Man, Chuck Taylors, you took me back with that. That's awesome. Thank you for making me laugh. Kiss my Chuck Taylors. You're awesome, man. I love it. Who's this over here? Kim. Oh my God. I haven't seen you in so long. Missed you. I'm so glad you're back. Awesome. Yeah. Kim has been around. Kim has been around since pretty much since the beginning of my channel. You know, as soon as I started really getting in there and people started subscribing and realizing who I was, Kim has been around. And couldn't even get the notifications from my channel. Kim would come in like, hey, what's going on with my notifications? Yes, I'm glad you're back. Yes, you're awesome. Welcome. Namaste. Yes, welcome back. I love it. See, that's how I know the energy is right today. Right? Even though we had some trolls come in, who cares? Okay, we send them on their merry way. Thank you, Striker Von Kelly. I appreciate you. You got great energy too. Lakeisha Powell, how are you? I'm so glad you guys are joining me today. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, right? Join the tribe. Get into it. Yeah. We're going to have a great day. Yep. We're going to have a great day. Nobody can stop us, right? Toxic positivity. Don't you hate that when somebody is like not really positive, but they're trying to be? Overbearing. False optimism that dismisses real feelings. Sugarcoating a wound, mask of sunshine. That sounds like somebody that does not want to see you succeed. And when you come at them and tell them about something good that happened to you, they don't have genuine, they're not celebrating with you. They want you to suffer. They hate that you make things look so easy. Right? Sagittarius, you're out here falling and getting up. Right? And you're like, hey, that hurt, but I'm just going to keep it moving. Because I got an agenda. My agenda is to live life and learn as much as I can while I'm here. I'm not trying to avoid pain because I know that's a part of life. Right? So that's what you're going through, Sagittarius. You're not trying to avoid negative situations. You know negative situations are going to happen. They will happen. However, you know that you will get through them no matter what. You know that as long as you're breathing, you're going to be able to get through anything that comes your way. Especially if you're connected to the Most High, period. You're listening to your intuition. And those of you who aren't, get connected to the Most High. Okay? Get connected to the Most High. That's your intuition. Right? That's how you can see things coming. Right? That's how you can know what people are up to before they even realize what they're doing. Hello. Someone has a revenge plot against you, unwilling to give up or throw in the towel, waiting for the right time and place, coming back stronger. So you got someone that's really trying to figure out how they can stop your forward progress, Sagittarius. And this is your ex, period, point blank. The X on the scene was the second card that came out. Okay, babe? So your ex is trying with all their might, with all their mighty little might, to stop your forward progress. They're trying to come back and baby trap you. Oh my God, baby trap. Sabotaging birth control, trying to get pregnant or get someone else pregnant without their consent. That's disgusting. That is disgusting. I'm sorry, but yeah. I mean, babies aren't always planned. Yes, babies are a gift from God, but if you're trying to connect yourself with someone by trapping them with a pregnancy or trapping a man with a baby, that's disgusting. You need to get your life. You can't, just know this, that baby's not going to keep him there. Period. That baby's not going to keep her there. Period. She might not even keep your baby. You know what I'm saying? Nowadays. So you better be careful. Fake applause. Wow, they really are in there like trying to stab you in the back, right? With that revenge plot. They do not want to see you succeed. Period. That's what's going on here. Fake applause, insincere or forced expressions of approval or appreciation, fake compliments, superficial support. They're not supporting you at all in any of your endeavors. Okay? What they're doing is acting like they're supporting you and swinging from your energy. So it's time to cut cords. It's time to do a release ritual or a cord cutting or both ceremony to release these people from your energy and cut cords with them because they're strong. They have lots of magical powers and they're using them all against you. Right? But you're strong and you're protected. So utilize your gifts. Tap into your gifts and call your power back, because part of why they're so strong is because they're utilizing your power more than you are. You've got to tap into your own gifts and your power. And they want me to shut up. They're watching me right now, just so you know. They're watching me right now. They're sending me magic, trying to shut me up. But I have control of my throat chakra. Okay? You don't have control of my throat chakra, so stop. Jealous colleagues, project sabotage, gang mentality, undermining success, claiming credit, human resources reporting. So someone at your job is hell-bent on getting you fired. They don't care what you're going through. They don't care what life has brought you, what drama you got going on financially. They don't care. They just want to see you not succeed in life, period. Effortless attraction. Attracting positive things without trying, magnet pulling without force. People are drawn to, people are drawn to you. And that's why they hate you so much. Because it's effortless for you, you know? Your come up in this world is effortless. That's right, Striker. That's right. Stay true and strong, Sag, because you got a lot of monotony coming your way. And not just coming, but in there. Already there, and you're still putting along. You're like a force to be reckoned with, period. You're like a strong train, just chugga 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 choo choo pow. Just keep going strong. Nobody can stop you. Goodbye, the long goodbye. Connection slowly fading without confrontation. Candle slowly burning instead of burning out. Somebody is really trying to hold on to you. They are not willing to say goodbye. It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. It is hard to say goodbye to yesterday, but you gotta do it. Because yesterday is gone. It's over, right? You cannot revisit the past. I mean, you can keep going back there in your mind, but you can't go back there physically. So let it go. Let it go, let it go, let it flow. Because everything's gonna work out right, you know. Yes. Promote it. Step up in your career or personal life. Advancement, growth, or recognition achievements, right? So you're coming up, Sagittarius, and they don't want you to. They don't want you to come up without them. They want to be able to swing from that come up, right? And that's why they're tapping into your energy. Manipulative X. Hello. X on the scene, manipulative X. Old flame is trying to stir up trouble, tries to control someone's emotions in subtle and underhanded ways. They're trying to gaslight you continuously so you're always vibrating low. Keep you in this low vibration so that you can't manifest your dreams. But you're not even falling for it because you will not let go of the cutoff game. Most of you have cut these people off so strong that they don't have no way to get back to you. Awesome. You're going back to your hometown soon, Kim? That's awesome. Just be aware of those people from the past, right? Those frenemies, that fake stuff, okay? The fake applause, the toxic positivity. Be aware of that. Don't let people from your past, from your hometown, come to you with that mess. That's right. Oh yeah, you from Detroit. Okay. People from the past might not be there. A lot of the people from my past are no longer in Detroit. Like, most of the people left. And some of them passed away. Surprisingly, so many people passed away. And it was violent for some of them. Really sad. But anywho, I'm not going to get off into that because that's just a part of life, you know? That's a part of life. Some people, it's just a part of life. Acts of kindness. Small gestures of love create big impacts, uplifting and supportive ripple effect that spreads hope. So yeah, Sagittarius, you're out here spreading hope. And somebody doesn't want you to continue on that path because they are sinking fast. And because they're in such a low vibration, they want to crab in a barrel you, bring you down with them. No, we're not doing that. You going to see your dad, Kim? Okay, I hope everything's okay. Hopefully it's a good visit, not a oh my God visit, right? Yeah. I feel like I need to go back home to Detroit. At some point, I am going to go back home to Detroit and take my man there because he's never been. I definitely want to go back home. And I want to go back home so I can have some Tubbies. Oh, I miss Tubbies. Oh, Tubbies is so good. Okay. Yes. Safe travels for Kim. Oh, I love the love, man. You guys are awesome. I love my tribe. You guys are awesome. High vibing, elevated. I love it. The energy is so clean here today, right? We're not going to let any of the trolls come in and mess with our energy, right? We're just going to continue to vibrate high and elevate, right? Hey, I love it. It's a beautiful thing. The price of fame, sacrificing happiness for public approval, double-edged sword, walking on a tightrope. This is a lie. You do not have to sacrifice anything for fame. That's the devil, okay? You don't have to sacrifice anything for fame. If anyone is asking you to, then you do not take that cup. That cup has strings attached. They want your soul. You don't want that cup. You throw that cup back. Boop, boop. You can have it. No, thank you. I don't want it. No, I don't want it. You suck. Social media shade. Expressing disrespect or contempt, indirect or subtle insults or criticism, scrutinizing someone. You know, I feel like the people that are on social media hiding behind their keyboard, they got so much to say, but in real life, they wouldn't even burp any of that crap out of their mouth. They wouldn't even think about saying half of the stuff they say on here. So, miss me with that. You need to tap into your authenticity, your authentic self, right? Be who you truly are at all times, no matter who's watching. Show integrity, right? Epic comeback. Ooh, Phoenix coming back, baby. Rising from the ashes, right? Whoa! Yes. Epic comeback. You're bouncing back stronger after a setback. Nothing is holding you down. Phoenix rising, baby. Get into it, Sagittarius. They cannot hold you down. They can't hold you back. You know why? Because you are protected by the Most High. You are protected by the Most High. Your passed over loved ones. Your spirit team, your angels, okay? You got a whole team protecting you from this ugly ex and their ugly energy who never meant you any good, ever. They never had any good intentions for you, ever. The love that you have for this person, you need to let it go. Wow, and guess what I just saw at the bottom? Toilet plunger. Unclogging unnecessary crap, working through crap to get things fixed, need to get messy. Yep, it's time for you to get messy to fix this mess. Because it needs to be done and over with. You need to let that person go and out of your life. Public meltdown. They are trying to provoke a public meltdown for you, but it's going to be returned to sender. It's going to be sent right back to them, and they're going to have this public meltdown because they can't seem to get to you. Right? Emotional breakdown in public setting, losing control, unfiltered display that catches attention. Everybody's going to see it. Everybody's going to see them for who they truly are. All the lies they've been telling about you, Sagittarius, it's going to come to fruition. It's going to come to fruition, and it's going to hit them where it hurts. And seriously, they should never come up against you in the first darn place. That's how that works. They should not have come up against you in the first place. Because you've got wise counsel. Advice from someone knowledgeable helps you navigate a tricky situation. So go to that wise person that you know and get the information that you need so you can get through this situation that you're going through. Because someone is sending you toxic energy unnecessarily. Right? This is your era. Hold up. Okay. Your era, your time is here. End of struggle is near. You're going to rise up and stand in your power, Sagittarius. This is what you got coming. You need to let go of some people, places, and things. Release them so that you can rise up in your power. This is your era. Finding is inner peace, finding tranquility and harmony within, state of calm and acceptance, emotional balance, right? This is where you are, Sagittarius. Wow. Okay, can I tell you what I just saw? I literally just saw something drop from the ceiling and into the sink. There's nothing dropping from the ceiling. There's nothing leaking. I literally just saw that. You saw me. You saw my eyes go from, yeah. I saw something. Anyway. Yeah. There's a lot going on. The portal is open today. So, yeah, I'm truly connected. I'm not one of these people that are just pulling cards. I'm connected. I'm intuitive. And sometimes scary stuff happens around me. So, and I'm here by myself with my doggies. And they're at peace right now, just hanging out, chilling. So it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad spirit. Whatever spirit is here right now is probably my mom. Her birth month. This is her birth month. Inner peace, finding tranquility and harmony within, state of calm and acceptance, emotional balance. And you see this white bird? Yeah. And right as I was reading this, that's your passed over loved one that's watching out for you on the other side, Sagittarius. And my passed over loved one just came to me to show me that that's exactly what it is. The Magician. This deck is a beautiful deck. It's my love tarot. Okay, what is that trying to flip out? The Tower. Wow. Okay. So what was on the bottom is the Magician, because you're magical. And you need to tap into your gifts. Okay? You really need to tap into your gifts, Sagittarius, because you got great things coming your way. You got, the reason why people are working so hard to stop you is because you got great things coming your way. Like unimaginable great things. Hi, Free the People. Happy Friday. TGIF. Yes, the Lionsgate portal. I was just talking about that. How people are on edge right now because they don't know what's happening. All this energy going on. They're just like, what do I do? You know? And a lot of people are acting out and they are deflecting. Right? And that's why the trolls are coming in today, right? Have you guys noticed I haven't had any trolls? I haven't had any trolls. Not really. A couple of people saying some weird stuff, you know, and then they correct themselves and they get it together for the most part. But today I've had about 5 trolls. It's the Lionsgate portal. The Tower. People are trying to cause towers. in other people's lives because they're going through something themselves. Some people are really just bored. They don't have nothing better to do. That's right, Free the People. That's exactly what I'm doing. Harnessing that energy and bringing it home so that I can accomplish the goals that I'm trying to accomplish, so that I can I dream big. I dream grandiose, right? But I make sure that my goals to get to that dream are attainable. And then I make a plan to reach those goals that's practical. So I'm not sitting here beating myself up like I dream too big. I can't accomplish that. No, I'm not going to talk myself out of my manifestation while I'm dreaming about it. No, I'm going to talk myself into it, right? And I'm going to do everything in my power to make that manifestation come to light, right? So the first thing we do is we vibrate high. We elevate our mind, right? And we stay elevated, right? Because the higher you vibrate, the frequency that you're on is the frequency that you're going to bring to you, right? So if you're vibrating low, you're going to bring low vibrations to you and a lot of attachments and ugliness, right? But if you vibrate high and you're elevating yourself, you're going to bring a lot of high vibrations and greatness. Yes, there are going to be some ugly people that are going to come along. Don't worry about that. That comes with the territory. Hi, Big 1111. Troll away spray. Right? I'm going to get, you know what? Florida water. I'm going to put some in a bottle and just, whenever I get a troll, I'm just going to spray them away. You're right. That's awesome. I love it. But yeah, guys, you got to realize that people are deflecting their energy right now. Ooh, 3 of Pentacles and 8 of Pentacles. Hello. Pentacles are coming in, baby. Look at that. 3 of Pentacles coming in because that's what's going on, right? People can't stop your forward progress. They can try to stall it, but they can't really stop it. Right? So the more they try to stop it, the more they're getting returned to sender stuff that's stopping their forward progress. And they're looking at themselves in the mirror like, what's